Have you ever wondered where the healthiest people on Earth live? Well, it's a question that has intrigued many, leading to the discovery of what are known as the blue zones. These are areas scattered across our globe where people aren't just living longer, they're living significantly healthier lives. The concept of blue zones was brought to light by National Geographic fellow Dan Buettner. During his extensive research, Buettner noticed certain regions where people were outliving the average human lifespan, and not just by a couple of years, but by a whole decade or more. He dubbed these regions blue zones, named after the blue ink he used to circle these areas on his map. Now you may be wondering, where exactly are these blue zones? Well, there are 5 recognized regions. The first is Loma Linda in sunny California, where a community of Seventh-day Adventists is outliving their American counterparts by nearly a decade. Then we jet off to the Nicoya Peninsula, in the picturesque Costa Rica, where a strong sense of purpose fuels a long and fulfilling life. Next, we sail to the beautiful island of Sardinia in Italy, home to the world's highest concentration of male centenarians. From there, we journey to the serene island of Ikaria in Greece, where people are virtually free from dementia and some of the other diseases that plague the Western world. Finally, we land in Okinawa, Japan, where women are living longer than any women on the planet. Each of these regions, while vastly different in culture and geography, share a common thread. They host some of the healthiest and longest living people on Earth. Their lifestyle, diet, and social structures seem to create a perfect storm for longevity. These blue zones offer a fascinating glimpse into the potential of human health and longevity. They challenge our understanding of aging and prompt us to question how we live our own lives. It seems that the secret to longevity might be hidden in these fascinating regions, don't you think? So, what are the secrets hidden within these blue zones that lead to a longer, healthier life? Well, let's dive into the lifestyle factors that seem to be a common thread among the inhabitants of these fascinating regions. The first notable attribute is their diet. It's predominantly plant-based, rich in legumes, fruits, and vegetables. They consume a rainbow of colors, each packed with different nutrients, antioxidants, and health benefits. Meat is often a side dish rather than the main course, and processed foods are rarely on the menu. Physical activity is another key component. It's not about intense gym workouts or running marathons, no. The inhabitants of the blue zones incorporate moderate physical activity into their daily lives naturally. They walk instead of drive, work in their gardens, and perform household chores manually. This consistent, low-intensity movement contributes to their cardiovascular health and overall physical well-being. Social connections also play a vital role. Strong, supportive networks of family and friends provide emotional support, reduce stress, and add joy to daily life. These communities often share meals, celebrate together, and look out for each other. This sense of belonging and mutual care is a powerful antidote to the loneliness and isolation that can plague modern life. Purpose, or a sense of engagement with life, is another common factor. Whether it's through work, family responsibilities, community involvement, or creative pursuits, the people in these regions wake up each day with a reason to live. Moderate caloric intake, moderate alcohol consumption, especially wine, and engagement in spirituality or religion also play a part. They eat until they're 80% full, enjoying smaller portions spread throughout the day. A glass of wine is often enjoyed with meals, and most blue zone inhabitants have a spiritual or religious practice, which can provide a sense of peace, hope, and resilience. It seems that these factors contribute significantly to the extraordinary health and longevity seen in these regions. So perhaps the secret isn't so secret after all. It's about embracing a lifestyle that nourishes the body, feeds the soul, and fosters strong connections with others. How can we apply the secrets of the blue zones to our own lives to improve our health and possibly extend our lifespan? An intriguing question indeed. Let's delve into it. Our journey begins with the dinner plate. The inhabitants of blue zones predominantly follow a plant-based diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. They consume meat sparingly and prioritize water as their primary beverage. This doesn't mean you need to become a hardcore vegan overnight. It's about gradual changes. Start by adding more fruits and vegetables to your meals. Swap processed snacks for nuts and seeds. Gradually reduce your meat intake. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Now, let's move on to physical activity. The people living in blue zones don't necessarily hit the gym for grueling workouts. Instead, they incorporate physical activity naturally into their daily routines. They walk to the market, they garden, they take the stairs. You too can find ways to be more active in your everyday life. Maybe it's biking to work or taking a walk during your lunch break. Perhaps it's doing some gardening on the weekend or choosing stairs over elevators. Find what works for you and make it a part of your routine. Next in line is social connections. People in blue zones thrive on strong family ties, friendship networks, and community involvement. They laugh, they share, they support each other. In our ultra-connected world, we sometimes forget the importance of real, face-to-face connections. Reach out to your friends, spend quality time with your family, get involved in your local community, foster those relationships. They are the lifeline to happiness and longevity. Lastly, the people of blue zones have a clear sense of purpose in their lives. They know why they wake up every morning. Finding your own sense of purpose might take some soul-searching. It could be something as profound as a career that you're passionate about, or as simple as nurturing a loved one. By adapting some of these practices, we might just find ourselves leading healthier, happier, and possibly even longer lives. Let's recap what we've learned about the blue zones and their secrets to a long and healthy life. These are unique regions scattered around the globe, from the sunny shores of Sardinia, Italy, to the vibrant villages of Okinawa, Japan, the tranquil hills of Loma Linda, California, and the serene landscapes of Nicoya, Costa Rica, and Icaria, Greece. The inhabitants of these regions share common lifestyle elements that contribute to their remarkable longevity and well-being. These include a plant-based diet, regular physical activity, strong social connections, and a sense of purpose. Bringing these practices into our lives may seem challenging at first, but even small changes can make a significant difference. Perhaps it's incorporating more fruits and vegetables into our meals, taking daily walks, nurturing our relationships, or finding activities that give us joy and a sense of meaning. In the end, it's not just about living longer, but about living better. So why not take a leaf out of the Blue Zones book and start making some healthy changes today?